when you're ready, bud.
What sort of battle's it been on the in the back row there? What sort of battle's it been over the last couple of weeks?
Oh, it's been very tough. Obviously with the Welsh back row, the world class, Sam and Toby, but also Ross, he's added a different dimension to their trio, but yeah, it was no different last night. They were a handful, and Toby, especially off those scrums, was quite explosive, so yeah, it's been a tough couple of weeks.
Do you expect to see many of them coming back next year?
I think so. You know, if you look at them throughout the last couple of years, they've been the form back rows in the Northern Hemisphere, and they've been there for a number of years. So yeah, I expect them to be here next year. And if you look at both of them, they'll be the top three in their positions in the world, I feel. And see why not they should be in the line squad.
Jerome, how big a step up do you think the All Blacks took last night?
I think we made a few steps in the right direction. Definitely an improvement from last week, but still, I feel that our game's a bit patchy. You know, we have some good periods, and last night we had that 20-minute period where we held the points on and our game worked, but you know, we lost focus for a bit, and shows the fighting spirit of the Welsh. You know, they never gave up, they kept fighting, and they scored some great tries in the end there. So I think if we keep our concentration, keep our skill level for the majority of the game, hopefully we get a better result that way, and the result that we're after.
Do you feel as though that there's a really clear picture being painted, I think is the phrase you guys use, by the referees at the breakdown? I mean, are you approaching that particular area thinking, what the heck is the ref going to call now?
Not really, obviously. You get that, we've seen that pattern throughout the Super Rugby, that you know, a lot of what happens around the tackles dependent on the interpretation of the referees. So we just need to focus on what we can control, and that's dominating that area. Ball carriers or tacklers dominating that specific skill, and normally referees reward dominance in that area, and if we don't dominate it, then there's a bit of grey area which referees can go either way, and we've seen it the last couple of weeks.
Jerome, do you have the sense that captaincy is bringing out the best form in Kieran at the moment? Do you have a sense that captaincy is helping Kieran get back into that form that he was in maybe in 2013?
Yeah, I think so. He loves the role, and you know, and all that responsibility is poured out. Some great qualities. You know, he steps up when we need him, and you know, and his calming voice when the boys are under pressure, it's gold for the lads. But yeah, if you look at his form in the last couple of weeks, he's definitely taken off where he left off last year, and you know, I don't think it's burdened him at all.
How do you think the forward pack or the loose trio have gone this year with Richie not there? You know, obviously working well.
Yeah, obviously we, you know, Sam's been doing a great job there, and also Artie when he's come off the bench. But you know, it's try not to think about the times that we did have with Richie, because you know, he did a lot of work, and his voice, his leadership when he was around was, you know, it was, for me it was quite a calming effect when you're out there in those crucial moments. But I feel like we're getting there. You know, we've been gelling quite well, and still areas we want to focus on as a trio, and trying to establish our own identity without Richie. So, but all in all, I think we're tracking quite well.
So do you think you're missing something, or you know you're starting to overcome it? More people are talking, or you know, how's it going?
I think we're going well. I think we're overcoming it. You know, it's just a matter of us getting a lot more comfortable with the game that we're trying to play at the moment, and also complement each other's strengths out there on the field, and working with each other. But you know, not quite there yet, but we're getting there and making the right steps in the right direction.
Jerome, you touched on Artie just before. Can you put in some type of perspective for all of us outside the team, just what it's like, you know, for a young fella running on the field, people chanting his name, scoring a try, you know, front of the paper the next day? What will he be going through in your experience, and sort of paint it for us?
I think Artie's quite a mature kid for his age. You know, he probably, I know probably won't get to his head, but yeah, it's natural for Wellington crowd to try and get a cold figure now that Conrad's gone, and it's got that Artie's taken that, but you know he's got a good head on his shoulders. He you know, around the environment, he's always asking questions. How can he get better, and with where he needs to be, and you know, and he's always tapping on the older guy's shoulders on what he needs to do during the week to perform on the weekend. So you know, I think he'll be a bit shy about all the attention that he's getting, but you know, he played well when he came on, and he's done it in the last couple of weeks.
Did you have a word? I mean, it's outrageous, sidestepping someone who wanted 40 minutes for a try.
No, he's a freak. You know, obviously with the sevens background, he loves that open play, and he's got some speed on him. So, you know, anytime we can get our quick loose forwards or our quick forwards out in the open, you know, they can do some freakish stuff.
Is it difficult with someone who's got a role to play later in the game? You know, he obviously want to start, wouldn't it? How do you balance that in your mind?
Obviously, you try and visualise your role in the team, and if you're coming off the bench or if you're starting, and you just got to see where you fit into that and try and be as effective as possible. And with Artie, his role is to come on and add some energy and add some spark to the team, and you know he's done that the last couple of weeks, and you know with the energy that he brought out last night, he rewarded with a try.
Secret weapon.
Yeah.
You're going to give him a bit of stick though, and he walks into the team room, everyone says, Artie. Just to keep that
Chant going.
I think a few of the boys did that last night, but he was a bit shy about that. You know, he was quick to run to the showers and hide away from the attention. But yeah, it's part and parcel of being a cult hero here in Wellington.
How nice is that though, I guess, from the All Blacks point of view? The fact that that is something that could inflate some young men. The fact that he is so willing to keep his beat and act in that way, is that quite a promising thing as you see it now as a senior All Black looking at a young guy coming in?
Yeah, it's very promising, but not only with Artie, but it's also with the environment that we try and create here at the All Blacks. You know, no one's bigger than the team, and when you get back to Monday, it's all about the team, how you can improve, and if anyone's walking around with a big head in this environment, you won't last here that long. So I think Artie understands that.
Last question, thanks. Les?
The line-out was outstanding, really. I mean, I think you got all your ball, left a few of theirs. Has that been a major work on for you? What have you been trying to achieve?
Yeah, it was. And last week, early on, we lost a bit of line-out ball, and it kind of affected the way we wanted to play. And I think our line-out drivers and Dane took it quite personally, and during the week we worked quite hard on how we can get effective ball for our backs, and yeah, last night was definitely an improvement from where we wanted to be, and got the ball there we wanted, and also got up against some of their ball.
Thanks everyone, we've got Steve waiting, so.